So we haven't even seen Degrassi Next Class seasons 3 or 4 yet, and Degrassi is already working on seasons 5 and 6. What are they doing? What does that mean? We're going to break all of that down coming up. Hello, I'm Kerry from DegrassiBlog.com and welcome to Degrassi Corner. And as the title would suggest, yes, Degrassi is currently working on seasons 5 and 6 of Degrassi Next Class. Now we know this because of a recent interview with Linda Schuyler. She was on the Imposters Canada Land podcast and they did an entire episode about Degrassi, and I will leave a link to that in the description below. But in the interview, she mentions that the writers are currently doing their Blue Sky sessions, which is just a code for them doing their annual brainstorming sessions. Now, this is absolutely nothing new. They do this every single year around this time. They get together, the writers, creators, and they throw out all of their ideas for the upcoming season that they're about to produce. And then, they flesh all of that stuff out before they start writing the actual scripts over the winter. One interesting thing we've seen in past years, though, is that Steven Stone, occasionally, a couple times, he would jump on Twitter and actually ask fans to submit their suggestions for what Degrassi should, focus on in an upcoming season. So even though Degrassi is currently working on seasons 5 and 6 of Degrassi Next Class, it doesn't necessarily mean that an official renewal announcement is coming anytime soon. Degrassi always works far ahead in advance. They really don't have time, to be honest, to wait until that official renewal has been, confirmed and announced to the public. Like, for instance, earlier this year, the renewal announcement for seasons 3 and 4 of Degrassi Next Class didn't come until like a month before they started filming. And they're not going to wait around for that. I'm fairly certain they don't want to have a schedule where they end up filming, in the winter months on that set up in Canada. However, we can always make the very safe assumption that unless we hear that the show has been canceled, that it is dead and it is over for good, Degrassi is always going to be working toward new episodes in the future. So to recap, Degrassi Next Class, they are currently in the brainstorming phase of seasons 5 and 6. And if everything stays the same as, according to how everything was done from a broadcaster and production standpoint in 2016, they're going to be working on seasons 5 and 6 over the winter. We can expect audition information to come in March, and then filming starting, in May, and probably ending around the end of the summer. And then seasons 5 and 6 of Degrassi Next Class would be airing in 2018. And remember, this is a sort of a reset season, especially season 5 of Degrassi Next Class is going to be sort of a reset season because, spoiler, if you haven't seen the spoilers yet, Degrassi is going to have characters graduating at the end of Degrassi Next Class Season 4, and there's quite a few characters who are leaving the show, a lot of turnover, so that means they gotta, bring in a few more characters for Degrassi Next Class Season 5. And as for Seasons 3 and 4 of Degrassi Next Class, no information yet as of, the filming of this, no trailer yet. Actually, so there were people on set on Saturday, though, this past weekend. Degrassi Snapchat, they posted a couple of things of Stefan Brogren filming some things on set. And also Stefan tweeted out on Saturday that a couple of the cast members have seen the new trailer for Degrassi Next Class Season 3. And we are officially in that window, that time frame in which we can expect Netflix to drop that trailer on us at literally any moment. And that's going to do it for this episode of Degrassi Corner. We're all sitting here waiting for that Degrassi Next Class Season 3 trailer. Hopefully it comes out before 2016 takes all of us out. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to keep you up to date throughout, all the stuff that's going on with Degrassi in front of and behind the scenes. And of course, you can check out my website, DegrassiBlog.com, for more info.